to the audio show.
So just like I was dissatisfied with what took place last night, I think I'm going to say I'm also dissatisfied right here as well. Let's go.
Danielle, she usually makes me breakfast in the morning, talks to me. She had nothing to say to me in the morning, pretty much.
It's probably because she's all out of words.
Out of words?
Yeah. She used them all up on me last night.
What are you talking about?
She didn't mind her own business, Ben. She was cursing Anthony out last night because she decided she wanted to tell him off, because she thinks she can tell him off, so she just tell him off because him soft as well to like her. That's basically what's going on.
Oh, well, she came into my restaurant yesterday, pretty much cussed me out in front of my employees, in front of my wife, in my restaurant. Told me I was not a supportive husband, and pretty much read me for filth to my face.
Damn. Sorry, I don't really know.
She should have just minded her damn business.
Yo, hold up. Hey, yo, what'd you say?
I said that Danielle should have minded her business.
No. We are not going to do that. All right.
And this, now, hold on. So I want to see exactly how Anthony responds to this. Because, your wife should have minded her own business. But it could be because Ben has the bat in his hand and Anthony feared that Ben might bat him the bat. It could be that Anthony is afraid that Ben might actually swing on him right now at this point.
The wife you're talking about, all right? So whatever she said, if it came out of turn or out of pocket or anything like that, she probably meant it.
No matter if she mean it, the point of the matter is she should have mind her own business. It doesn't matter at all if she mean it, but I'm just showing you. Okay, what y'all don't understand is that I understand both sides of the puzzle. Listen to me. I know exactly why sometimes we have some disdain for Anthony. So now let's get into his thing. Yes, this is why the women them not rate Anthony at all, and them going keep doing everything they do to him. Much of all like how Amber is wanting someone to stand up for her, basically Anthony might just need to see him because him just as soft, just the same way. In fact, if you ask him, the both of them soft because them can't stand up, because right now him just said something just now about Ben's wife and him can't even stand on whatever it is that he has said. Him can't even stand for it.
And you are not going to tell me that my wife needs to mind her own damn business. What have I told you? That your wife needs to mind her business? And what?
Yeah, but has Amber come into a public place and decide to tell you off, Ben? Amber hasn't done that. She never do that at all. But your wife do that. But yes, ladies, I do know this part of the puzzle, and I do realize exactly these pieces of the puzzle. See, these pieces we can agree with. The softness and the unwillingness of Anthony to take a position and stick with the position. But maybe I'm afraid that Ben might bat off him head. Maybe that's what it is.
Look, I wouldn't allow my wife to disrespect you in your place of business.
Disrespect?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, you're disrespecting me right now, all right? And we're not doing that, all right?
So he's afraid of Ben, so I'm never afraid of Holiday. Him do the whole chest thing with Holiday, but right now, you have Ben attack to you with a bat in him hand. This is why the ladies them cuss Anthony so much, because listen to me, ladies. I do see these parts of the things, Nonetheless, only is not on any side, really and truly. Only is on the side of equality. Yes, him for stand on business. And this is why I can give Darren a lot of ratings, contrary to how y'all believe about Darren and whatever it is. And I understand him having things. He has his things. Darren has his things that he needs to work on with the whole black, white, whatever it is, central thing. But the one thing I can give Darren is he's not afraid to stand on what he actually says. That's the difference between Darren and Anthony. That's the difference. That's the absolute difference.
I'm not going to do that to you, and you're not going to do that to me, okay? So if you got something to say about Danielle, you can tell me straight up how you feel about it, but you will not be talking about my wife like that.
All right. Look. My bad. shouldn't disrespect your wife like that. I know you wouldn't do that to me, so it's just that I'd never seen that side of Danielle. You know, I got love for you, both of y'all, for sure. I just
That don't mean anything at all, Anthony. This is why the people them think you're soft, my brother, because once you do these type of things, people realize you're not really serious. This is what I want. They realize you're not serious. Listen to me. I've had to tell, right, my girlfriend before, so she need to put herself in her place. And when him asks me the same question, I tell him the same question thing as well too. But me can stand on that. But Anthony can't stand on that. And this is exactly why the women them think Anthony weak, because Anthony does not show him have no level of backbone. Yes. In case y'all ladies don't think I know this, I know this. I do understand what the thing is with Anthony. So maybe it is what ladies are reflecting when them talk about Anthony, is the mere fact that he's unwilling to stand up for himself. Is that what y'all ladies are reflecting? Maybe that's exactly what I'm reflecting. Because if you ask me, if I'm me bended ask, him could have a butt little more. Him wife need for mind her own business. She for mind her own business. This now tells me that based on what's going on right here, it now tells me that Ben will now be able to pull the same stunt. Yeah. Ben will be able to pull the same stunt. Ben will be able to pull the same stunt. So yes, if you are telling me that Anthony is not leading the household, then you're right. And I think this goes back to me, I say again, Charmin, me know you ask me. But only what groans. This is the groans. He's not that type of man. Amber may need an alpha male. Anthony not have alpha male energy, because alpha male energy would have stood on exactly what he said just now. He would have stand up on the business. He wouldn't have rescinded by no means. Because if a me Ben did ask, I'm gonna tell Ben 10 different times, your wife need to mind her own business. But anyway, give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you soon.